The Territory government has announced it will end its COVID public health emergency next week. The Howard Springs quarantine facility will close and mandatory vaccination will be scrapped.
It's 808 days since the Northern Territory shut its borders. Today, there's a new Chief Minister and a new policy direction.
At 11:59 p.m. next Wednesday, the 15th of June, the public health emergency in the Northern Territory will end.
Natasha Fyles also announced the closure of the Howard Springs quarantine facility. The former workers' camp was used to house Australians fleeing COVID-affected countries at the beginning of the pandemic and later to quarantine interstate arrivals.
We saw thousands of Australians be able to come home through that facility. And it was something that Territorians should be proud of, and it will certainly be a resource we can deploy into the future.
The government will also scrap vaccination mandates. The policy faced vocal community opposition and was challenged in the Supreme Court.
We're quite pleased that finally the NT government has seen common sense to end these mandates.
About 400 public servants lost their jobs after they refused to get vaccinated. The Chief Minister says there's no guarantee they'll be re-employed. 52 Territorians have died with COVID-19. Natasha Fyles says any death is a tragedy, but it's a far cry from the worst-case scenarios presented 2 years ago.
That initial health advice and what we were seeing happening overseas particularly was that we would face a situation of thousands of Territorians losing their lives from COVID.
Matt Cunningham, Sky News, Darwin.